Hello friends, myself Amresh from Uplates and today I am going to introduce you about what is digital marketing. Digital marketing is a very wonderful field that I am going to explain you, and digital marketing having a proper definition that I am going to share with you, and also I will explain each and every term because the definition is not enough, because definition is written on the basis of some points, but gradually the points has been expanded and the definition is also include a lot of things that we will explain, like as per dictionaries the digital marketing is the component of marketing. You have to be understand that it's the component of marketing, means it is nothing other than marketing, but it is the marketing that is digitally. So digital marketing is the component of marketing that utilize internet and online based digital technologies such as desktop computer, mobile phone and other digital media and platform to promote product and services. So here the exact concept is this: it is a marketing, but the platforms are different from the our traditional marketing. Second step of this digital marketing is digital marketing extend to non internet channels that provide digital media such as television, mobile phone, because mobile phone is also used for SMS and MMS services. So this is also a digital marketing part, because the information transfer from one place to another from is based on the digital media, means digitally form. Callback option on hold mobile ringtone. When you are going to listen any mobile ringtone, or any message from the ringtone, you can find that it has some message for you. So that is also a part of digital marketing. So digital marketing is a very wide field, and in the core we can say that digital marketing is a marketing that is based on digital mediums. So what covers digital marketing means? Digital marketing is a combination of SEO, SMO, paid online internet marketing. Here I use more than four terms: SEO, SMO, paid, online, and internet marketing. So here I explain one by one terms. SEO, what is SEO stand for? SEO stands for search engine optimization. A few people think that SEO means search engine optimizer, but no, search engine optimization, because in this we optimize a website to make our website as per the requirement of search engine. So this is the optimization of website. Okay. So optimization of website for which search engine? Primarily there are major search engine: Google, Yahoo and Bing. SMO stand for search social media optimization. Social media optimization means you are as a human you can post anything over the social media platform, but they are not actually targeted. They are not targeting the audience, actually they are just your fun, that you are posting something on the Instagram, something on the Facebook, something on the Twitter, something on the LinkedIn. This is your initial views, but it is not actually targeting the people, so we cannot say it is social media optimization. So social media optimization is actually the optimization of social media for some fruitful results. Paid marketing is associated with search engine as well as social media. Paid marketing is also categorized into two forms: that over the search engine we can type any word and get the associated result. Let me explain it with the practical example. Suppose I search a keyword best SEO company in London, and then I see that here is the SEO agency running ranking build. This is the company as you located in London, and you can see that this is the ad. This term ad is actually showing that this is the sponsored listing. This is the paid listing. So this is the difference between the paid and organic. You can see ad before any listing, that is actually paid. And just you scroll down, there are the same thing, that here is the URL, here is the title, here is the description, and here is the URL here, the title, and here the description. But what is the difference between the paid listing and organic listing is this: paid listing contains the single word ad. This is the term that you can understand that this is the paid listing. So now we came on the search engine. So now I am going to explain you some more things. When you search anything over the search engine, mainly I am concentrated and focuses over the Google, because Google is having the 87% market share. 87% is a very big amount. So I am focusing mainly over the Google, but I will explain the ranking theory, ranking criteria of other search engines like Bing and Yahoo, because they are also having with a good market share, and in some countries they are really very popular. So now we came to the Google. Suppose we search the best SEO company in London, and we see that this is the paid and this is the map listing. A lot of companies are listed over the map. These are actually local listing. So think, one thing is this paid, second is the local listing, and you can see a lot of name over the search map like this with a mark. Okay, now this is started organic. Organic is coming very, but Google is also suggesting that people also ask who is the best SEO company, who is the best local company, who is. This is the suggestion by the Google. Now again you come, you can see the some more ad, and the most important part is this. This is actually the part that really very important for every search engine optimization, because on the basis of these terms you can realize that which one keyword is helpful for your client, for your own business. So do not neglect the suggestions of Google's that come in the bottom of the search result page. So I explain here SEO and the search engine, that how you will see the results. Now the second part is SMO, social media optimization. I'm very sure that a few social media platforms you know very well, like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, and other. And here we divide the social media platform as per the target audience. If my target audience is young generation, then I have to focus on Facebook and Instagram. But if my target audience is politically influenced, then I will move toward the Twitter, mainly Twitter, because a lot of politicians are very active over the Twitter. But if I want to target businessmen, entrepreneurs, then instead of focusing over the Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, we mainly focus over the LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a social media platform where a lot of entrepreneurs are very active, because that platform is maintain their dignity, that it is mainly for the entrepreneurs. So as per the requirement, as per your target audience, you can select the social media platform. So now I'm just giving you a small glimpse on the various social media platform, that how social media platform is actually help you in the engagement of people. So before proceeding, I just give you an idea about the Facebook. Facebook is a very wonderful social media platform, and it gives us a three type of the engagement platform where we can connect with the people. One is our own profile, means the my profile as a human. I have a profile, and it's write something here. Yeah, write something, and you can see that here lot of things are there: create room, photo, uh, tag friends, and a lot of things are there: check in, live video, ask for recommendation, watch party, everything is there. The other than this, we can create a page, we can create a very good wonderful page, I created my company's page, and there are some new things we can see on the page, like this is the like button. We can engage the people to like our page, and the same thing you can see here, the same here. So this is one more thing that you can engage the people with your face by like. Third one is very wonderful things in the Facebook is that you can create a group. Group is again divide private and public. In a private group, only people who has joined, who has the who has the privilege to post, who has the privilege to read, can only do this. But in a public group, anyone can see what you have posted. Like this is a post. This is a group where people can participate their views, their ideas, and suggestions. And there are again a very good limitation. As a profile, you have only limited of 5,000 people can join with you. In a page, unlimited people can like you, and in a group, unlimited people can become the members. So this is a very wonderful part of Facebook. So I will explain in a separate class that how we promote our business over the Facebook, how we target the audience, how to run paid campaign over the Facebook. So here is the glimpse about the Facebook. Now, other than Facebook, we move to the Twitter. Like here is my Twitter account of my organization, and in this we can see I can write the things as a profile. Twitter is not giving us a facility to create group, to create particular page. It has a single thing, the profile, and you can place whatever you want here. It's not the platform that separate as a group, as a page, as a profile, but it is a simple that it's Twitter means Twitter. So it has very limited facility for a user that they cannot make a group, they cannot make a page. Here is the only profile, and you can share whatever you want to write. So this is very limited scope for the people. So this is mainly popular among the politicians. Those are very limited word to speech, and it's really very popular. Now we are at LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a really very wonderful place, and instead of page, it is give us facility to create company. Here we can create a group. Here we can create a profile page. So this is a very good platform other than Facebook to engage the people in very different ways. And really it is very helpful when you are going to target entrepreneurs or decision making people in any organization, because here most of the heads of the different departments are participated sharing their views. So it's very easy for us to target those people with the help of LinkedIn. Other than LinkedIn, we cannot find the correct email ID, we cannot find correct uh, company name, correct phone number, nothing else we can find better than here. So LinkedIn is very powerful tool. Now, other than this, Instagram is really very wonderful platform to target the young audience. A lot of people are making their profiles and page over the Instagram, but really they are not very helpful because Instagram is really popular among the young generation, and we cannot deny that young generation is really spend more than an hour on Instagram. So here, here we can define three kind of the categories. One is search engine, second is social media, and third is paid or online or other mediums. So the traffic coming from search engine is of two type. One is organic, that I just given you a glimpse before some time, that without anything, the URL, the title, the description is there. It is the part of organic, and the title, description, and content having the AD word before it, it's the paid content. Engagement from social media platforms. I already given you the example of four very good interesting social media platform. Thing is promotion by paid marketing. Paid marketing is applicable on all the platforms, either it is a search engine or it is a social media. Even so many time we can see that the paid marketing is very well doing over the mobile apps. So I will explain the mobile app marketing in next chapter. Up now, the Paid marketing is again divided in some more parts. The search that given you example. The other thing is display marketing, social media paid marketing, Google search, Gmail, YouTube. You can see everywhere. But now, how will you identify that this is the paid campaign? Just a moment, I'm explaining. Now, I am India's very big website. It is the Times of India, and we can see that this is a ad. How we can find it? We can click here, ads by Google. This is the sponsored listing or paid listing. The same thing we can see with the social media. Like this is the uh, campaign run by a company, and how we identify that this is the paid campaign. It's very easy. You can see here it's word is sponsored. So this is a sponsored listing. So this is a very small way that you can identify that which campaign is actually organic and which one is paid campaign. So somehow you will identify either it is starting with ad, starting with sponsored, started with promoted, or any other word, the word that actually make it different from the other things. So it's very simple to identify the paid campaigning and the organic campaigning. Digital marketing also having email marketing. Email marketing is really very wonderful tool, and I hope every day you are getting a bunch of emails with the offers, with the new services, with uh, new things in your inbox, and a lot of them you open a few definitely you open because the title of that email is impactful. The title of that email is actually forcing you to open me and see what is inside. And really, that title is the biggest thing in the email marketing. The one thing is that your the email should not go in the spam folder. Second is this: if it's in the inside inbox, then it must be open by. So email marketing is very impactful tool, but it has to be used very carefully and very intellectually. The other than email marketing is mobile app marketing. Every day, a few mobile app we install in our smartphone, and every day, a few mobile app we delete and uninstall from our mobile phone. What is the reason? Reason is very simple. If I need a mobile app for some particular work, then we install, and if our work is done and that mobile app is no so longer useful for us, then we will uninstall it. But as search engine having a billions of website, a millions of website, and no one knows which one website is useful for us for a particular service, then we type some word related with our services, product, and requirement, and find a website that really helpful for us. The same with the Google Play Store. On a Google Play Store, billions of mobile apps are there according to the service, according to the requirement. But who knows? No one is know that which mobile app I am looking. So people are start searching over the Google Play Store that I need the app related with this, and really only well optimized mobile apps came before the user. So mobile app also need to be optimization, and the optimization process and the paid promotion of mobile app is called mobile app marketing. So these all the things are very closely related with the digital marketing. Now the again new thing is this content marketing. You know, the content is the thing that actually force us to understand the things. Like in a banner we read things, but if cannot understand what actually this banner saying, then the entire banner is useless. Image is useless, address is useless, contact details is useless because the content is not impactful. So the primary things in the digital marketing is other than these all is content. The content must be so engageful, so concept rich, so keyword rich that people can understand. We want to read the things as per our requirement, and our requirement is not I seen in the written content, then really that content is not useful for me. Other than content marketing, WhatsApp messaging is also very good marketing place for the local marketing, but actually WhatsApp is not encourage this practice. So WhatsApp messaging is actually uh, for a individual person who make a group and share their details. Image sharing is a very wonderful tool because image is play a very impactful role in the marketing. You can see that a lot of things are explained by the image only, because image is understood and understand by everyone. So this is the digital marketing means. But after doing a lot of work, you have to show your work. How will you explain the client that I am doing so and so and so and this is the result? So for this, monitoring and analysis is very important. Monitoring with the help of Google Analytics, Webmaster Tool, Google Load Checker, SERP ranking that I given you. If you search any keyword, you find the 1 and 2 and 3 position. So this is very important that you create a report with the help of Google Analytics, Webmaster Load Checker and SERP ranking and broker link to your client, so that client can understand that you are worked entire month and this is the results. So other than monitoring and analysis, you have to understand that what you can be. After the doing this course, you can become SEO analyst, social media specialist, online lead manager, Google AdWords specialist, email marketing specialist, e-commerce specialist. These are a lot of things. Other than this, you can become more and more things because you can understand the strategy of business, how to promote business, how to bring business, and how to do business. So this is just a glimpse that digital marketing will reform your career. But actually, digital marketing is a very, very big. So you can understand that digital marketing is a kind of marketing that is used with digital platform, and in the present scenario this is mandatory for every business to bring them on the internet, on the online, on the various platforms, so that people can find. Who knows where you are if you are not in the reach? People are today having the smartphone, having the laptop, and if they require anything, then they just open the Google and start typing. If your business is in the top 5, then you are in right place. Otherwise, people will miss you and you miss a client. So, dear friends, stay tuned with me. Thank you for being with me and myself Ambrish from Uplets, and I am teaching you a lot of things one by one. Today is the class that what is digital marketing. As per my view, before proceeding, we have to explain what is the things that I am going to teach you. So I hope you are enjoying my class and thank you for being with me.